Now, the next subject, fascinating. It's more apparent to us all the time, I think. The field of robotics, it's hot. And it's constantly evolving. It's affecting all areas of our daily life. Now, the Israeli company Robotize creates and markets a variety of robots, as their name implies, such as for communication, deliveries, janitorial services, house cleaning, special robots that are disinfecting hospital wards, hotels, airports, even robots that could serve as your surrogate in a far-off function or a work meeting. It appears the possibilities are endless, and the company is already looking at the world that I think a lot of us expect it to collectively live in the next century. Along those lines, we're joined by the CEO of Robotize, Amnon Avi Guy. Thanks for being with us in the studio.
Thank you for inviting me.
Such a fascinating subject, hard to pick sort of where to focus on. I mean, I'll start off with this general thing. I mean, as technology, the technological advance, I want to say, it's nothing for us to take it granted. It's not inevitable. But at this rate, the way we're developing things, are robots set to truly take over most of our function this century? I mean, what is that? What's the next 100 years look like?
Wow.
Is that the direction we're headed?
I believe so, but still yet to come.
Okay, still far from that. All right.
Yes, we're still far off it, but already today, the numbers of service robots, and this is what we are dealing with, are growing rapidly. Last year, in 2021, there were about 121,000 service robots that have been sold and deployed in the world, in different verticals: hospitality, healthcare, agriculture, professional cleaning, and so on. So yes, the future of robotics is fascinating, and we are already surrounded by robots.
Whether we know it or not, I mean, in a lot of ways, you're saying.
Yes, exactly. Already today, we deploy in Israel, and the line of organizations and companies that are waiting for those deployments is just growing. And there are three main reasons why it is growing so rapidly. First one is the real need.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, workforce, lack of workforce.
This seems to be sort of, in a way, the answer to all of our needs in some ways, that
Exactly.
we can automate it. We can provide robots that are doing the things that, maybe a lot of things that people don't want to do. Okay.
Exactly. Second is the model of selling. We are doing what we call a RAS model, which is now becoming more and more popular, which is robot as a service. A company organization doesn't have to invest a lot in order to have robotic solutions. This is the second point. The third point is the technical and issues that have been solved: energy, communication, power computing.
Does it come down to size too? I mean, in the 80s and things, it was big robots. I mean,
yes,
that thing's getting so much more compact now as well.
More compact and with much more computing power that is needed.
Mm-hmm. Does your company enter the sort of philosophical fray of, what's right, wrong, how should things be done, or is it just you're looking at practical issues, trying to, provide practical solutions to, hey, this needs to be done better, more efficiently? Do you keep yourself distant, in other words, from that sort of debate around the subject philosophically? Or are they just interconnected?
Not so much. Okay. Not so much. We just come and we solve problems, real problems for hospitals that need to be clean, hotels that need to deliver goods to the rooms of the guests, and so on.
It all makes sense.
Yeah.
I understand your new agreements being signed all the time. A Singapore-based company right now, another leading group in this realm. So things are moving forward. Things are advancing fairly rapidly in this field. How do you describe that?
There are right now, according to the IFR, the International Federation of Robotics, around 1,000 companies that produce different kind of robots. We are dealing with some of the leading groups. One of them is Goshan Robotics from Singapore. The other one is SoftTrunk Robotics from Japan, the UVD robots from Denmark. So we try to bring to the Israeli market the best solutions that exist.
How do you characterize Israel's position in this? I mean, known as a tech powerhouse, leading in a lot of computing fronts, many others. Robotics as well? Is that a field where Israel's sort of in the leading group?
From what I know and see, For the moment, yes. Okay. But I think that the Israeli startups discovered the robotic field a bit late.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, but they are now joining the crowd, you know.
Well, that certainly can mean only growth for your sector in the coming years. In the next decade, and in just about 30 seconds, Cap here, do you expect major things to change in our lives when it comes to robotics?
I believe that, as I stated earlier, the rate growth is going to be of about 25% per year,
wow, okay.
Which leads to phenomenal numbers. In a decade, we believe that the market will go beyond $120 billion per year, which is amazing.
Fascinating. Amnon Avi Guy, CEO of Robotize. Good luck with everything you're up to. Thanks for joining us. Fascinating subject for us all.
Thank you. Thank you.